Good morning. Today is Monday, June 21st, 2021, and this is your 5 minutes of Monday morning inspiration. My name is Brandon Page. I'm the lead pastor of West Coast Church located in Parrish, Florida. And if you have the desire to live a life filled with success and significance, then I believe that you are called to become a top producer, and these videos are for you. So this will be the fourth installment in a series that I've been doing called The Call to Leadership. In the last couple of weeks, I've been discussing what I believe are the critical characteristics that every great leader must have in order to be a top producing leader. The first characteristic we touched on was clarity, that all leaders are crystal clear. And last week, I touched on the fact that all leaders practice the principle of continuous and never-ending learning. So here now, and this week, the next key characteristic I want to talk to you about, and these are building on one another, is that all great leaders are responsible. Now you might think this is a given. Well, yeah, to be a leader, you must be responsible. But I'd like to drill down and give you some specifics on what I think this word really means. When I say the word responsibility and I break it down, I like to break it down this way: to respond according to your ability. When I say the word responsibility, that's what I hear and that's what I think about. How can I respond according to my ability? So there's a lot of clarity that comes in thinking about the word responsibility this way. All great leaders must constantly respond to the feedback that they're receiving from the people that they're working with, those they're leading and those they're serving. They must respond according to their ability, using their best judgment. There's a proverb that I like. It's actually two proverbs. You can find it in Proverbs chapter 3, verses 27 and 28. I'm going to read it to you. It says, "Do not withhold good from those who deserve it when it's within your power to help them." Now this applies to everyone, but especially leaders. If you can help your neighbor now, don't say, "Come back tomorrow and then I'll help you." In essence, if it's within your power to do good and help to solve a problem, don't procrastinate and put people off. Now this is a loaded idea because as a leader, we must constantly evaluate our abilities when we find that there's a gap. We have to look for a solution to fill this void. And like I mentioned last week, one of the practical ways to do this is by learning. So if you are ignorant or unexperienced in a particular area, and there's information available, you can learn about this area, like how to hire the right kind of people, how to train people, how to deal with people when there's a problem, when there's discipline that has to be introduced. How to build culture. A lot of these things are easily discoverable. You can read about them. But many times, if not most of the time, when a real problem arises for a leader, what you're dealing with is a gap when it comes to people. One of the best leadership traits in this responding according to your ability is selecting people to come alongside you, and those people that are usually far more gifted than you are in a particular area, and giving them a clear task and a clear kind of mandate to deliver on something. Leaders must respond in a positive way to the people and the things around them that are in need of their assistance in order to keep moving forward towards a better tomorrow. Leaders who are attentive and respond in a timely manner to the problems that their people and their organization face tend to be respected and loved by those that they're leading. But on the flip side, leaders who ignore problems, they just let them sit in an organization, are often viewed as unresponsive, as uncaring, selfish, and ultimately become disdained by their followers. As a top producing leader, you don't have to do everything right all the time. Matter of fact, you won't. But you can never stop responding according to your ability, with the goal to serve more people better. Not only will you become a better leader over time, but your people will love and appreciate you because they know they can trust you. You have their best interest in mind. Thank you for joining me today for this 5 minutes of Monday morning inspiration. If you received any value from this video, please do me this favor and share it with someone that you care about, a coworker, a family member, a friend, and hopefully it will encourage and add value to their lives too. Know that God cares about you, and so do I, and I hope that you have an awesome Monday.